Hello, mother.
Hello, daughter.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another episode of the In Good Company podcast. Oh, gosh, Mum, how was your week?
Oh, my week was really good. I'm going to say I spent the whole week replying WhatsApp messages based on our content and our videos and everything. Guys, thank you very much for interacting with us. Thank you for engaging with us.
Thank you.
However, please, is it possible for you to put those feedbacks on YouTube? Because it's just going to be myself reading them all the time.
Yes.
You know, I shared them with you, but it's now between just the two of us.
Yeah.
The world is not seeing all the beautiful things you said about us. Beautiful comments. Thank you so much. Honestly, I mean, I'm like, wow, this has really sparked a conversation of people.
Yeah.
People like getting aware. These people are talking about it a lot more now. Everything we've spoken about, by the way, from episode 1. So guys, please. I know. I mean, please, if you can share those comments.
Put them in the comment section under the videos.
On the videos in YouTube.
On YouTube.
So
even on Spotify. You can comment on Spotify. Yeah, we would really love those messages to be copied and pasted into the comment section on those respective platforms.
Yep.
Thank you.
How was your week yourself?
My week was good. Today, admittedly, I'm a bit tired because, well, I was celebrating the life of my friend yesterday and I think I went a bit overboard. So I have slept for like 4 hours or something. So I'm feeling a bit, if I feel a bit offbeat, that's why, but I'll probably snap back into it. But we had a lot of fun. That was yesterday. A lot of fun. It was her 25th. Saw all the people from all parts of my life, like a part of my life that I thought was just like behind me. Everyone is here in my face. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it was so nice to see everyone.
Yeah.
And just like I like going out, just feeling good with my friends. It's nice. It's a nice different vibe. So that was fun. What else? I went to the cinema. I went to go watch My Father's Shadow.
What's the centre about?
It's about a day in Lagos with a man and his 2 sons. They live outside of Lagos. They live in the village. But the dad and the wife used to live in Lagos. And he works in Lagos. The backdrop of it is 1993, post the election crisis where the votes were annulled because they wanted to elect the other person. I can't remember. You'll know the details.
I know. It's very fresh.
Yeah. Who are their names? The 2 candidates.
I think it was MK Abiola.
Yeah.
And I think it was Babangida annulled the election. He was the military junta at the time.
Yes. They showed him on the TV annulling it. Yeah.
So that's what it was.
So that was the backdrop. And then shortly before that was like the riots for a week where people were away.
Where you had to, it's like a lockdown.
Okay, because I didn't understand that. I should have read
There was a lockdown.
Okay.
So that period, because of all the rioting, there was a stay at home
warning.
To be fair, I can't really remember.
What were the riots called? Bonnie something. It started with a B.
I can't remember.
It's fine.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was bad. Yeah, maybe you can Google it.
Yeah.
It was really bad. People had to stay at home. So no schools, no churches, nothing.
Oh my
Everything
days.
was standstill.
Yeah.
It was like the COVID that you know now.
Yeah.
You know?
You should watch it. But yeah, that was the backdrop. So Lagos is heightened, it's tense. Everyone is anxiously expecting the election to be in everyone's favor because everybody wants the more liberal leader. And the man, the first thing that he does, the dad, he takes them to his place of work where he's expecting his paycheck. He hasn't been paid in 6 months.
That's typical.
So I'm assuming he brought the kids so that he could guilt trip the boss, but the boss wasn't around, and his friend in the workplace was kind of like running him around a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't trust him. I feel like he probably took his friend's check.
Yeah.
And just like
I need to watch it because it's sort of giving the reality of what I lived.
Exactly, you lived it. Yeah. Really nice. It was shot beautifully. I loved that it wasn't fully English. There was Yoruba moments in there, which was nice as well.
Okay.
It was beautifully done. The two boys played so well. The brothers.
How old were they in the film?
Very young.
Okay.
I would say like 8 and 9.
Okay.
Like very young boys. I think the moment at the beach was really beautiful, where he was just talking and all of that. I don't want to get into details, but it was so well depicted. I've never seen the main lead. His name is Chopin. Okay. I've never seen him in anything before, but he did really well.
Okay.
He was a bit seedy, his character, because he wasn't just working in Lagos. He had like a girlfriend.
Oh God.
So it was quite interesting. It was really well done, I will say. Like, it's a side of Nigeria that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I don't know about. I've only heard about the 1993 election.
Yeah.
We don't see it in film. We don't see it in cinema. And for Akintola Davis Jr., he said that it was inspired a lot by his personal life and things like that. So it was really nice. And his brother, he's in a really big like group called Show Them Camp. One of my favorite groups ever. So he worked with him to produce it.
Yeah.
So I think it was really a really well done film. There was just some parts I didn't understand.
Maybe when we go and watch it again, I would explain them to you.
Like I would watch it again for sure. And I was so eager to see it. Yeah. Another one that I watched was a film called Waste Man. It's with David Johnson and Tom Blythe.
Okay.
Really good film. It's based in Britain. It's about like prisoners, and the main character played by David, he is on his final week before he gets to leave the prison. He's been there for 13 years. So he just experiences like what he has to do, or like the challenges that he faces just before he leaves. And like he's faced with a really big like I guess conundrum to like determine how loyal he is, or how loyal he is to himself, or how loyal he is to his friend.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I wasn't expecting the twist. There's a really good twist, which was really well done. Really, really well done film. It's very visceral. Like they use a like first person. I don't know the language, but the camera is like it's a face. So it's like you're looking at the scene through the person's eyes.
Okay.
So like different parts of it was like
it's called something. I can't remember what it's called now.
But very
I know
very clever use of cinematography there. And it was I really liked it. It felt like a mockumentary at points. Okay. But it was really good. Really, really, 2 really good films.
That's good.
2 really, really good films. And then what else did I do? Nothing else really. I was in the house.
Yeah.
Just, we're going for walks.
Yeah.
Seeing my friends.
That's good.
Nothing interesting. But yeah, what else did you do this week? It's always just the comments.
That took most of the week, I should say. But I mean, taking my walks, going out.
Okay, you've been going on the walks.
I've been going on my walks.
Okay.
I've been doing my walks.
Good.
I was mentioning about the trampoline park.
Yeah.
I got a referral.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to try it out. It's somewhere in Romford. It's not far.
Lovely.
So I saw it. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I asked the lady because she saw it. Sometimes I feel that when I'm thinking of something, it just suddenly, somebody is talking about it or somebody is posting about it. As we're talking about it, I just went on her status and I saw that she posted it. I'm like, see what I was talking about today? So I reached out to her. I said, listen, tell me where this place is. Do they admit adults? She said, of course. I said, I'm going to go there. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
It's massive.
That's so good. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
That's going to be fun. And it's good when you say things out loud.
Yes.
Because you do attract what you say out loud. People forget that your words are very powerful.
Yes.
I mean, the littlest things you can get.
The answer, whatever it is that you want. And I didn't go this way because the children are on annual, what's it called?
Oh yeah, so it would have been...
It would have been packed. So I'm not going this week. I would go when they're back in school.
The parents want them to jump the energy out, take them home and they can sleep.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But it's been good.
That's good. So have you ever smelled something and it's triggered a memory for you?
It's funny to say that.
Yeah.
You remember when we went to Nigeria last year?
Yeah.
And, there's this tool where we put all our stuff, perfumes and everything. That particular perfume that I was using, I can't use that perfume anymore. Because when I came back to the UK and I sprayed it on, believe it or not, every time I put that perfume on, it just takes me back.
Yeah. And it's not like a memory. It's like you're in the moment.
It takes me back to that spot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, And that's a beautiful place. You know, the weather's lovely, the food is lovely, the company is lovely. And then, I'm thinking, no, I just want to go back. So it's funny because I've not used that perfume since.
Oh, because it just triggers
It just triggers that memory. Does it happen to you?
All the time. So I Googled what it was and what the science of it, because this is strange. It's not like a memory. It's like I feel like I'm in the moment that I was remembering all over again.
Perfectly.
Literally. So it's called the olfactory nerve. And basically it's like when it's triggered by the nasal cavity. When your nose interacts with a smell, it triggers your brain, the hippocampus, which is like the switchboard of your brain. The amygdala, which is the part of the brain that lets you know how you're feeling. Like it's the one that lets you know all your emotions, your happiness, sadness, anxiety, everything. So while the amygdala is doing that, the hippocampus is identifying that it's not a foreign smell and it's not something you don't like, but it's something that you recognize. So it sends those signals to the amygdala, and then that one reminds you of where you know that feeling and that smell from. Yeah. So it connects that to a memory that you've had before.
That's interesting.
And it's like it relives it all over again.
That's interesting. I was reading about something about childhood and memories from childhood.
Yeah.
And they were saying something about the fact that if you get these wax crayons, you know, the ones that have people wrapped around it. If you have it as an adult, you smell it, it takes you back to your childhood.
Yeah, they do it a lot in therapy. Yeah, they do it a lot in a certain type of therapy. They'll use aroma, even aromatherapy, like when you go for massages, things like that. Yeah. But in therapy, they'll associate different smells with different things, and they'll ask you to talk through whatever that emotion, where that smell takes you back to. Because it does literally feel like you're back in that moment. Like, there's a certain perfume I have that whenever I smell it, I remember my 18th birthday. And I remember being at my 18th birthday, not just like a memory of it. It's like I'm back. And it's so strange. It's so nice. But yeah, I don't spray it because of that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's silly. It's really, really... I don't want to say it's sad, but it's interesting how our bodies react to things.
And all of that is in a split second. It's not like it takes a couple minutes. It's like you smell it and it's immediate.
It just takes you there.
All of those parts of the brain are doing all of that in a split second. So interesting. Even when you give like a baby your scent.
That's another thing I was reading about.
You wrap the baby around the scarf.
Yes.
Or something. Yeah.
I was reading about that, where they say babies develop their sense of smell from the womb.
Yes.
And so when they come out, because they are used to a certain way of the smell of a person, they're kind of attached to their mothers. Yes. Based on the fact that I know this smell.
Yeah. I remember.
I remember this smell.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It is such a beautiful fact.
It's beautiful. God is amazing.
God is amazing. God is amazing. How do you even think to do that? Like, it's so cool.
By the way, I don't know why you didn't go and study medicine. Why you went to go and do law. If you are into all this investigatory, olfactory senses and autoimmune diseases and all the things we'll be talking about, tell me, you're probably in the wrong job. And by the way, all these videos that you see that we post online, this is the person that does all the editing. So I don't know why you are always like, oh, mommy, I can't do this. Oh, mommy, I can't do that. You are amazing. Just keep going. Now you're talking about sciences. Now you're talking about this. Now you're doing editorials. You're doing reviews of films and things like that. I mean.
Thank you, Mom.
Well done.
Thank you, Mom. You made a good child. Period. Yeah, it's such an interesting fun fact. Oh, I just remembered a big part of what happened last week.
Okay.
Our favorite podcast.
Yes.
Hey! I said what I said.
Yes.
Our favorite podcast.
Thank you, ladies.
FK and Jola, you are really important to us.
Yes, yes.
They shouted us out on their first episode of this year. We sent the message in hoping, we just thought, let's just be cheeky and try. And then they did it. So soon, we were like, wow, so happy.
Yeah.
So we love them.
We love them
so much. And they've had really good the two episodes of the year have been really good.
Yeah.
So I would love to talk about what they spoke about.
Interesting.
And give our takes on the first two episodes.
Are we going there?
Let's go with the first one.
Are we going there?
Let's start with the first one, because it's something that we speak about a lot. Well, it was more at the tail end of their discussion where they were talking about how people need to was it maybe like the middle where they were talking about how parents need to expose their children more, and how like a woman online was talking about the 3 things you can do in Canada.
Yes.
And people were telling her off about it.
Yes.
And I want to really talk about that with you.
Okay.
Because in the first episode, even last episode for us, we spoke about how what informed your decision to move here and raise a family here.
Yeah. To be honest, that's a very good one, because I found that discussion very interesting. And I 100% agree with the lady, the Canadian woman that was encouraging people to do things with their children. Take them out. You know, most of these things are free.
We pay our taxes so that they're free.
You
Museums,
understand?
experiences, pop-ups.
Exactly. Most of these things are free. And like I say, I'm really, really happy that I took the decision to relocate and start a family here, you know, for obvious reasons. Look at how my children have turned out. Amazing, you know, well-rounded, educated, eloquent, articulate, you know. And I was believe it or not, people don't believe when I say this, I'm quite shy. People don't realize I'm quite shy. There are sometimes I just want to be myself. I don't want to react. I don't want to do anything to anybody. I don't want to relate with anybody. And it was affecting me growing up. It's limited a lot of things that I should have done. And I just said, you know what? When I begin to raise my children, I'm going to do the complete opposite to the way that I was raised.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you remember when you guys were young.
Of course.
I would just say, right, grab your rucksack, put your snacks in there, put your bottle of water in there. We're going out.
Yeah, I remember those were the big parts of our childhood.
Of your childhood.
Yeah.
And we would just go to the city.
Yep.
And just walk around and look at things, go to Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
We will watch the bridge open and close. I think you guys were probably 5.
Really young.
Really young, you know. And we will go to the aquarium, go to National Science Museum.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
And we will do everything.
Yeah.
Those things are very important.
Yeah.
Because children never forget.
Never.
Children never forget those experiences. If I asked, I remember, there was one time we went to Tower Bridge and Tenny was the one leading the way. Even though she was probably 3 or 4, she was like, as if she knew where she was going to. If you ask her, she's 22 this year.
Yeah.
If you ask her, she will remember that experience.
Yeah.
I'm saying all this to say that, please, if you are considering relocating with children, don't just relocate because you want to give them an education. Make sure that they have a worldwide, world-view perspective.
Yep.
Let them be rounded.
Yeah.
Do things with them. I always say this, be an intentional parent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jobs I turned down when I was, looking for work and doing things because it would not fit in with my children's routine. I would turn it down. There is no activity of my children that I did not attend.
Which children remember.
Children remember.
Never forget.
Yes.
You will never forget.
Most especially when they're doing all this Christmas, when you guys are doing all this Christmas plays. Yeah. And once the children are coming out,
they're looking
on
for
stage,
their parents.
they're looking, you can see the anxiety in their faces.
Yeah.
Where's my mom? Where's my dad? Where's my mom? It breaks my heart when you can't be that.
Yeah.
Be present. Yeah, I agree with that lady.
Yeah.
Most of these things, even if they're not cheap, they are very, very affordable.
Yeah, they make it affordable because they're thinking you might have more than one child. There's loads of deals as well. Yeah. Even like restaurants, they make it cheaper.
They make it cheaper for children to eat.
Things like that.
Or even free.
Yeah.
There's some that will say free. 2 adults, kids eat free.
Yes.
Take them out. You think it's a waste of time? It's not. Anything that happens, I think from the age 2 up until whatever age your child becomes an adult, they remember.
Yeah.
So please don't let them be children that people cannot relate with because they're not exposed. You're living in London, you live in America, you're living in Canada, you're living in Dubai. But when they ask you about things, you don't even know.
Yeah. I think it makes up who you are as an adult as well.
Yeah.
Like, look at how I'm just able to just talk about scientific fun facts. Like, it's because we went to Science Museum. We went to Science Museum a lot of times as well.
We used to go there all the time.
A lot of times. I would even remember like where each thing was.
Yes.
And the History Museum.
Yes.
Those fun facts I love a fun fact. Like, if you want to start a conversation with me, give me a fun fact. I'm going to ask you more about it. Like, I just love those things, and it's informed from my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, different parts of who I am,
Yeah.
the reason I love different things
Yeah.
is because of my childhood. And it's really important to consider that and not just think you're just going to the West to hustle.
To hustle. Exactly.
Because you are, but think about the children as well. Don't lose sight of the reason you're hustling. Because if it was just you would be in Nigeria and you'd be fine. You'd figure it out, but you'd be okay. There's a reason you made that move, and you made the move for the kids. So don't lose sight of it, of that goal.
Yeah.
To make them better than you.
Yes.
And
that's very important.
Because what's the point?
What's the
and
point otherwise?
God forbid you say, what was the point?
You
You know? Because like we said last time, the decision to move is not easy. You're going somewhere you don't know anyone. We're lucky that in Nigeria, English is, I think, the first language.
Yeah.
Due to,
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. But let's say you're coming from a country where English isn't your first language. So you're coming to somewhere, you don't know anyone, it's not your first language. You're making this huge sacrifice. You've probably sold what you have so that you can afford to come to said country.
Yeah.
And then you forget why you did it. You lose yourself in bills and responsibilities, which are hard, yes. But find the little joy, little pockets of joy where you can, even if it's in the home. We used to play board games.
Yeah.
Get board games, play Articulates or Jenga or something. Do crosswords, do this, do that. Interact with them, because not only is it good for like the sake of having a memory with your child, it's also good to develop them.
Yes.
Like develop their brains.
The brain.
What is it called? Neuroplasticity?
Yes.
Like you're literally working out the muscle.
Yes.
You have to exercise it. You can't just rely on teachers to do it for you. And that's something that a lot of teachers complain about, that they're having kids now come into school and they're tapping their book thinking it's gonna flip the page.
Flip the page. Oh no.
Like, that's terrible. That means you don't read to your kid in your house.
They don't read
And you'll
books.
say it's because you've got 3 jobs that you're balancing. Fair.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a pocket of time. Where when you're cooking, maybe. We used to have a cookbook that we would never, I don't think we ever actually cooked anything from it, but we would flip through. And me and my brother and sister would be like, oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that looks nice. Oh,
let's say want me to make that.
That looks, I don't think we ever actually.
Tenny used to ask me.
Oh yeah, Tenny, yeah.
He said, Mommy, can we make this? I'm like, are you having a laugh?
But at least like we're exposed to things like, you know what a creme brulee looks like. You know what an apple pie looks like. You know what it looks like. So when you see it, you could be like, oh, I've always wanted to try it, but I never had the chance. Not that you don't even know what it is. And it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's just you weren't exposed because your parents lost sight of why they made the decision to move. And I think it's so wrong that parents were coming online and bashing the woman, saying,
I think it's wrong
that she's crazy or she's being unrealistic or this and that.
You come here to come at work, you're not thinking about that. Let me tell you something.
Think about it, because the kids will throw it back in your face.
They will throw it back in your face, number one. Number two, you're thinking you put your job and everything at the forefront. Yeah. The children, before you know it, they have left home.
Yeah.
So by the time they leave, you're left by yourself.
Yeah.
So what would be your memory?
Yeah. And what would make them want to come back?
What would make them want to come back?
To be very blunt and harsh about it.
Yeah. And then you say that they're not opening up to you. They say, oh, I'm not my child's friend.
Yeah.
The reason is because you were not their friend from the get-go.
Yeah. You
saw
too
them
hard on them.
You were so hard on them.
You didn't let them. You
didn't let them express themselves.
Yeah. I really hate it when that is, because it's a reality of a lot of children.
Yeah.
And I know everyone's doing the best that they can.
Yeah.
But I just hate that when you are receiving advice, you're knocking it down, bashing it. That's wrong. What else did they talk about? I'm trying to think.
The ladies.
The co-wives.
I don't know how I feel about that, Timmy. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, for people that don't know, they had two women on the show. Your face is telling a million stories.
Sorry.
They had 2 women on the show that were married or are married to the same man.
Yeah.
And they are best of friends. They behave like they're best. Well, from what we could see,
they're close.
They get along well and everything. Can never be me.
Yeah, 2 wives.
Sorry.
Polygamy, polygamous households. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't get it.
And the fact is, you know what actually interests me? It's not even their stories. It's the way FK and Jola were trying to be so polite about it.
Yeah.
Please, guys, I want you to review that episode. It must not pass.
You can't just go ahead.
You can't just go ahead
and act like that didn't just happen.
No, please.
Like you didn't just bring these women onto this platform. We've got to understand
your
thoughts,
where you met them.
Yeah.
What you think about the situation.
Yeah, because it was quite interesting. It wasn't nice because, you know, some polygamous situations, they agree before they start looking for a second wife.
Yeah.
This man did it because she didn't have a second baby.
The woman didn't have she had one child.
Yeah.
And he just went out and impregnated another woman and brought her home and said, "This is your wife. She's pregnant."
Yeah.
That is
it's giving Secret Lives of Babasegi's wives.
You know, I actually feel for the...
That book is so funny, by the way.
So I really felt for the first wife because she felt like, the way I saw
helpless?
Yeah, the way I saw it. One, she felt helpless because, I mean, this is her situation.
Yeah.
It's her reality. She can't have any more children. I don't know whether she still is thinking of. I think she said she's still expecting. Yeah. So the husband went to marry another woman, got another woman pregnant because she could not give him more children. I think that's very sad.
Yep.
Because that love, in my opinion, is a conditional love.
And it's conditional in a way that is controlling.
Yes. It's not like good. I didn't like it.
I understand conditional love. My love comes with conditions. Sorry. But so I understand it generally, but in this circumstance, it's just mean.
It was weird.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's weird.
Yes.
It was a weird situation.
It's disgusting, actually.
So she's quite lucky that the second wife is a good girl.
Is a good woman.
Is a good woman.
Yeah.
They get along.
Polite.
She's polite. She's respectful. She was talking about the fact that the chores in the house is... By the way, I don't understand how when they were asking them the benefits.
The only benefit is
the fact that domestic chores are shared. Hello!
And they have a friend in each other.
Yeah. You could get a maid. You could get a cleaner.
Yeah.
You could get a cook.
Which is crazy, by the way.
You know?
Which is also...
Is that a benefit of polygamy? I don't know.
But that's what a lot of men see their wives as, though. Like service providers.
Oh my God.
You're here to cook, you're here to clean, you're here to look after the house. What about me as a woman?
I know. What about my feelings?
What about me? What about how I feel? What about what I want?
Yeah.
You know? So it was quite weird, but I enjoyed it because it was unconventional because they never fought. I mean, they say they argue, but they've never fought about anything. They're very pragmatic about their lifestyle, which is so unconventional. I mean, it's normal for them to fight all the time. It's normal for them to bicker. It's normal for the first wife to antagonize the second wife and be mean to the kids. And you hear that story. That's the story.
That's what we hear.
Yeah. So seeing them actually be friends, like they go out together and all of this, that was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, FK Jola, please, you can't go to the next episode and not address that. Because you were too polite. And you did it really well. They handled it really well. They handled it
so, I mean, bless them.
But knowing those women...
Oh, God.
The amount of times they wanted to shout or react, you can just see it all over them that, what are we promoting here?
It was really strange.
Yeah,
it was a very strange situation.
Yeah.
And I really want to see the man. If I'm honest. I want to see this man.
Yeah.
that is lucky. By the way.
Yeah. To have two agreeable wives in his home.
He's lucky.
He's very lucky. He must be a good man. Whatever that means.
Hopefully. Whatever that means.
But yeah, we love you guys. So thank you so
guys.
much.
Honestly, you guys are amazing.
Check them out. I mean, I feel like if you know us, there's no way you don't know them. Because if you know me, I've quoted them many a time before. So you know them. But please watch it. Amazing, amazing people. So we love you guys. Thank you. I actually asked Tenny to ask her friends. This is a separate idea, like about any questions that they have that they might be a bit nervous to ask their mum.
Okay.
A lot of it,
nice.
It was quite interesting. A lot of it was centered around like the way that they were raised and why their parent decided to raise them that way.
Okay.
And like different things. Let me check. So she's wondering, like, do you ever feel like you rush to have children? Do you ever feel like, for you, like, are you happy with when you had children? And like, do you wish you had them sooner or older or younger? Like, are you happy with how it went out for you? I mean, it's all worked out perfect.
Yeah.
But do you ever feel like, oh, what would it have been like if I had my child at X
Younger.
age or instead of Y age?
Okay. So in that lady's case, her parents had them
young
when the parents were younger.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. In my case was very funny, very peculiar, which I always say this. I don't know if I advocate it, by the way, but I'm just gonna say, please don't come for me, please, guys. So I met my husband in August. And we got married. We got married January of the following year. So everything all together was 4 months. Everything all together was 4 months, believe it or not. Everything. So we did ours back to front.
That is insane. You know, the first time, I'm sorry, Mum, respectfully, if I came to you today and said I've met a man, I want to marry him, and I met him in October.
Yeah.
You're not having it. So did you lie to your...
Do you think I told them that I met him in 4 months? Of course not. But they were like, wait, how come we not met him? I just did bring him home.
So you didn't tell them.
They're probably watching this now, so this is the first time they're knowing. But
it's been 26 years.
It's been 26 years, hello. So it's too late now. You can't kill me. So by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't tell them. Of course I didn't tell them. What do you mean? They wouldn't let me. But I knew that I loved this man. I met him. From day one, I saw him. I knew this is my husband. He saw me. He knew this is my wife.
So that was it. When you know.
That was it. When you know, I'm telling you, Timmy, it doesn't take a man 6 months, 6 years, 6 whatever it is to know. People have been in relationships for 6 years, 16 years, and they say the man is still not proposed.
Oh, that was a dilemma in Isfis as well.
Okay.
I mean, it's always a dilemma.
It's always a dilemma. The truth is, when you know, a man will know within 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh.
That's statistically speaking. 2 weeks. Some will know by the second date.
That they know you.
That they know that they want to marry you. But anyway, let's leave that to the side.
That's so interesting.
You know, so honestly.
Are you happy that you did that? Or do you wish that you waited maybe a year? 6 months?
You know, listen, with what I know, 6 months, Timmy, I will kick you. With what I know now, the exposures and everything I've known, maybe with age and all that, if I had waited longer, I probably wouldn't marry your dad.
Oh.
Yes. You know when the Bible says you should do things in your youth?
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
As you are getting older, you're getting more mature, you're getting more exposed, your knowledge is increasing, you begin to understand things more. There's some things you will not take. All this red flag, blue flag, red banner, yellow banner. I didn't even know all those things then. So there's a lot of things that I see now that I know now that I will say, why did I even marry this man in the first place? You understand? But the good, obviously, outweigh
the bad.
The
bad. The 80-20 rule.
Exactly, that 80-20 rule. So, you know, I don't regret whatsoever.
Of course, yeah.
The 4 months marriage and everything. I don't regret that.
Yeah.
However, when we were getting married, we made a pact that we were not going to have children for the first 2 years of the marriage.
Which is perfect, actually.
You know?
So that you can...
We get to know ourselves.
In marriage.
Yeah. So that's why I keep saying that I did mine back to front.
Oh,
so I dated my husband after marriage.
Signed the paperwork.
So yeah, I know, right? You didn't read the small print. No T's and C's apply. So we did ours back to front.
Okay, yeah.
So I didn't have, 2 years after. Almost 2 years after was when you were born.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I always say to you that I wish I got married younger. I had my children younger.
Yeah.
By the time you start having children, you lose yourself.
Yeah. It's a big sacrifice.
It's a massive sacrifice.
Yeah. You
lose yourself. You are constantly applying to this child. So you've lost your childhood, unfortunately. I know people say, but I say it as it is. You lose a big chunk of your childhood. And that's why, unfortunately, you see some women in their 50s and 60s behaving like 30 or younger.
Because they've never got the chance.
They've missed a lot.
Or when they hate on young women.
When they hate on, that's another one. When they hate on young women, is sometimes when you check it, these are the reasons. Anything from 18 to 23 as a woman, please wait. You don't even know who you are.
So maybe Yeah.
You don't know who you are. I mean, different stroke for different folks. This is a
Yeah.
disclaimer. If it works for you, it works for you.
Because I mean, 4 months,
in my opinion,
it doesn't work for everybody.
it doesn't work for everybody.
It will work if it was supposed to work.
It would work if the two people's heads are correct.
And you're all both, you know what you
know
both
what
playing
you want.
your part in
you're
it.
playing your part in
and
it.
You're being honest.
You're being honest. Your goals align.
Yeah.
You are selfless.
Yes.
It would work.
Yeah.
But if you come in with a selfish mentality of like, oh, it's going to be 50-50 in this relationship, it will not work. Unfortunately, there's nothing like 50-50 in any relationship. It's 100-100. If I give you 50, what am I doing with the remaining 50? You understand?
Oh, yeah,
so,
that's a good point.
What you do with the remaining 50%?
You might as well put all your energy.
You might as well put everything in.
That's a good point, actually. I've never thought of it like that.
So if you say, oh, it's 50-50, everything is 50-50 in this home, you are going to suffer.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, it goes back to maturity and knowing yourself, knowing what you want. If you have your children young and they are doing well and all is good, it's all well and good. But most of the time, these women, there's a resentment somewhere because they lost their childhood.
Yeah. Another question that they asked about was about like boundaries between like herself and her brother.
Okay.
She felt like there were different rules for him and for her. I don't know if one was older or younger, but generally speaking, that is the case where the boys have different rules for girls and vice versa.
Yeah.
And also about like being strict growing up. Like why were they strict on her?
Okay.
And things like that.
To be honest, I think these days I would say, please, as you're training your girl children, train your boy children as well.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't believe in all these gender roles, all this gender, whatever, women do this. No, please. Can you train these children together so that the men will not end up being liabilities for their wives in future or liabilities for their own children in future where they cannot do anything? You understand? Now, to that, we always have this conversation, Timmy.
Yeah.
Where I say that girls always get the end of the stick, the short end of the stick, because if anything goes wrong, the buck will stop with that girl.
Yeah, there's more at stake for her.
There's more at stake for her, unfortunately. Let's say, for example, she has a boyfriend and she ends up being pregnant. Whatever age, before school age, I would say. Yeah? Maybe she's in uni or she's in secondary school and she ends up being pregnant.
Yeah.
She's going to bear the brunt of that pregnancy herself.
Yeah.
It's going to tell on her body. It's going to tell on her capacity. It's going to tell on her education. It's going to tell on whether you like it or not. It's going to tell on the girl.
Yeah.
The boy, he might turn up once a week.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? God help you. You end up having morning sickness. You are going to bear that responsibility yourself. You're going to bear the responsibility of carrying that pregnancy yourself. 9 months is no joke. You're going to bear the responsibility of carrying that child after you've given birth and everything else that goes with it. Now, if you were in school, that would have to halt for a bit.
Yeah, you'd have to drop out or something.
You have to drop out. You might go back later.
Persevere. I've seen some people persevere, but
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah. I feel like maybe it's more prevention is better than cure.
Prevention is better than cure
for daughters.
But I would say, as a parent of both girls and a boy, I would be harder on my girls than on my boy because of the responsibilities and things that are at stake for girls. Girls are very...
We're precious.
Girls are precious. Girls are naive.
Yeah.
Girls are vulnerable.
There's more at stake.
There's more at stake, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So please bear with your parents if they are harsher on you as a girl. It's because of the love they have for you. A lot of things will halt if things go wrong for a girl. A boy can defend himself. A boy can leave home at 18 and fend. He can sleep on the floor in his friends' homes and hustle and do things back to back, back to back. It's not the same for girls. Biologically speaking, it's different. Our biology, the way we are wired, the way that our body, our mechanisms are different for girls. And so please, bear with your parents.
Yeah.
When you become a mother yourself, you would understand the reason why.
Which is hard because you hear that a lot.
You
when
hear
they're
that a
when
lot.
you're a mom, you'll understand.
Yeah, honestly.
It's like, just sit them down and explain.
Sit them down and explain. You know?
So that they don't take it personally.
Exactly. I mean, in my home, I don't think I've been any different from the way, raising boys or girls. I don't think so. The things I would say to you, I will say to your sister, I will say to your brother.
Yeah.
We always have that open conversation. We always talk about things. But generally speaking, things will go wrong if the girl falls off the way path than
the boy.
And that's the reason.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, I feel like maybe something to maybe think about is not to take it so personally.
That's exactly.
And like maybe think about it in your parents' perspective.
Yeah.
That's what I've done. That's what has helped me get out of the whole taking it personally when they say things. The only thing these days that I would talk about that I'm not happy with is the delivery of something.
Yeah.
Or how I'm spoken to about something.
Yeah.
I'm very wary of that, how I'm spoken to. Maybe because I'm a stickler for language and I'm an English literature person, I don't know. But I just don't like when I feel like you're just saying something and you're just thoughtlessly saying things.
Yeah.
And when it's now time to think about why you said X, Y, and Z, you don't have a reason. So then that means you need to think before you speak. I think a lot of parents need to think about that personally.
Yeah.
Because I think people they just say things, you don't understand the consequences or what that is.
The gravity.
Yeah. What it means as a 15-year-old girl that's seeing that her brother's wasting away on the floor while she's picking up his stuff. I think that's so wrong.
And that's why I said in the beginning.
You're going to raise boys that are just rubbish.
That's why I said in the beginning.
I'm not even being
as you are raising your boy, your girl children, you're teaching them this, teaching them morals, teaching them how to be a woman for the future. Please drag your boys along.
Yeah, please. Because there's no point.
There's no point because you're he's another girl that was trained well that will inherit this man.
Then she'll now have to do the work that you should have done.
She'll not do the work you have to.
Which is what a lot of women are refusing to do these days. They're like, I don't want to train him. I'm always teacher.
Exactly.
Because you won't even be attracted to him anymore if you're like always teaching him. Oh, it's like,
pick up after yourself. Do this.
Yeah.
It's
like you might as well have a dog. You might as well have a pet.
We give all this energy and accolades and things to girls and we train them. There's a lot of women conference, this one conference, that's one
girl
conference, girl child, young and free conference for girls and all these things. The boys, please. Can you please carry them along?
Don't forget the boys. And dads, don't forget the boys.
Dads, please.
If you're in the house, be in the house.
Be in the house. Teach them things. Teach them how to do things around the house. Teach them how to wash the car. Teach them how to empty the bin. Teach them how to clean up after themselves.
Be easy on them as well.
Be easy on them.
Because I think for boys, it's harder to articulate their emotions.
Yeah.
But for women, it's easier because we're just more free to do that.
Yeah.
Society has just enabled us to be able to.
I think so.
I think when a boy is acting out or being aggressive, it's a reason. There's an emotional thing there.
Yeah.
It's not just anger. It's probably sadness.
It's sadness.
Or something. So don't look at your child like maybe they're acting out or they're just being a teenager or whatever, a boy especially, and thinking that he's just changed. Because if you knew him his whole life and he's just changed randomly,
there's
something's going on. Yeah. Interrogate that rather than his behavior.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, perfect.
That's what I would say personally.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any questions that I would ask you. Because you asked me if I do, but I don't think so. I think whenever I have a question, I'm lucky to have you as a mum because whenever I have a question, I just ask you. Like, I'll just be in my room, I'll just come down the stairs like, Mum, what do you think about this? You'll be making dinner and we'll just talk about
everything.
Because I just feel like the whole premise of this podcast is that whenever I'm with you, I'm in good company. I'm always going to remember something I've spoken about, pass it on to someone else. I'm always like, that's just how I am. So I don't actually have anything. I think the only thing that I'm curious about is like what you fear I might struggle with in a relationship. Like, what do you think, Timmy, she needs to work on this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm curious to know that because I'm of age. Every second I'm with your friends.
Yeah.
They're either trying to set me up with their sons or ask me if I have a boyfriend. And, at first I used to take it personally and I used to be offended, but now I'm just taking it on the chin. But I will say though, just as a sidebar,
Yeah.
don't lead with that with women my age.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more to me than just that.
Yeah.
I'm not to brag, but I am an interesting woman.
Yeah.
Don't just ask me about love and relationships. Ask me about my job.
Exactly.
Ask me about something.
Yeah.
Because you can see the light go out in a woman's eyes when you ask her about a boyfriend or a relationship or marriage.
So now, with you, can you take it?
Just like one line, like,
Can you take it? Can you take it? Can you take it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be very honest with you.
Before we finish.
You're lovely. The world can see that you're a fantastic human being, yeah? But you are very sensitive.
Compliment sandwich.
Compliment sandwich. I have to start with that. I know my daughter.
Yeah.
So, and you're very sensitive.
Yeah. But I don't think there's something wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. Like I've done something wrong. So say, for example, I say something to you.
Oh, God.
And then I just see the light go out in your face.
Oh, God.
I'm like, oh, God, what have I done now? What have I done now? Can she just take a joke? Or can she just listen to what I'm saying to her? So you might struggle when you have a husband, with that. Because you might marry somebody that is very jovial. Or you might marry somebody that just tells you as it is.
Yeah.
How are you going to take that?
I won't.
There you go. I tell you that marriage is a tester.
Yeah.
Your fruit of the spirit will not be tested
anymore
than your marriage.
Yeah.
Everything we see, love, patience, long suffering, all these things, you will not get all those at work or in school. It's in marriage.
It's just hard for me. I just think I'm just a sensitive person.
I know, but you have to
I'm a stickler.
You're a stickler.
For that. Because I'm just like, what's the point in talking if you're just going to talk rubbish? That's what I think. Like, if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't say anything. But yeah, I do think, yes, I am sensitive.
You're very sensitive. So you have to work on that. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of clashes with your husband because nobody would be a sandpaper
between
for you than your husband.
Yeah.
They will rub you off the wrong way.
Yeah.
I said to you, 26 years I've been married. We are still going through issues every day. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
There's no point. Yeah.
So you understand, you have to work on that.
Yeah. It's valid, to be honest. I can't even...
I wasn't lying, I
can't disagree.
There you go.
No, I can't.
There you go.
So, we've come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in with us again. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell us your thoughts about what we said. I feel like we touched on so many different things.
Yes, we did, yeah.
If you have a scent that reminds you of a memory, comment the scent.
Yes.
And comment the memory.
Yes.
I'm encouraging everyone to comment. Please just send us.
YouTube, please.
Yeah, not WhatsApp.
Say WhatsApp that you cannot copy and paste it to YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for being here once again.
Yes, thank you guys.
Mom, for being a great co-host.
Thank you, Timmy. Thank you for always having me.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.